Please welcome Bradley James and Colin Morgan. Let's hear it. Bradley. Hello. Hello. Lovely to see you in the... You're very hirsute since I last saw you on screen,
yes.
The pair of you.
Movember.
Yeah. Is that when you finished shooting it?
Movember.
Oh, Movember.
Yes.
I thought you said November.
No,
Sorry,
we
I'm a bit mutton.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We finished in October, and it started out as laziness for me, and then it became... Movember became my excuse.
What's your excuse, Colin?
Well, it's just you spend these 8 months kind of having to shave every day, so it's great to get the chance just to...
You know, I love it, Merlin. I mean...
I was just saying it.
Crackers for it. Absolutely crackers for it.
Yeah, no, the second series definitely has...
I tell you, I love the episode with Sarah Parish as the ogre.
Yes.
I was just... What, did you say it? And she was fabulous.
Oh,
I mean,
she's fantastic.
I want to know if the character's rubbed off on you in real life. Are you sort of swagging around, Bradley, arrogant, slapping the thigh?
I'd like to think not. However, I don't think if you asked the crew whether they'd agree or not. So I'd hope they would agree. But I, haven't paid them any money to say otherwise, so...
Do you open doors for him, Colin?
No, not at all.
No.
He opened the door on the way here for me.
Oh, did he?
So thank you very much. It's the first time ever.
It's a great double act, on screen, you two. It really is. Have you really got any magical powers in real life?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. I mean...
Really?
Well, it's been a bit... I can give it a go if you want.
Go on, then.
Try something.
Go on.
Yeah, it's something sometimes.
He's always doing that. He's always doing that.
I'm a practitioner of the dark arts myself.
Oh, really?
Sorry about that noise there. And now I'm completely blinded. Can't see a thing. I can't see nothing. Just this white light. Do you know what I love? The sword fight. You're brilliant with the sword.
That's very kind of you.
Did it take you long to learn the fencing?
It started out as kind of learning on the job. They'd say, right, we're doing a sword fighting scene today, and they'd give me a sword and I go, right, this is what you do. And there's a guy called Andreas who helps us with all the stunts, and he's fantastic. And I've never kind of felt as though I didn't really know what I was supposed to be doing, which is, I think, very important when kind of you're wielding a sword around at people at, dangerous speeds. So it's something that I've learnt on the job and enjoyed thoroughly.
Has anyone been injured?
There's normally a stuntman kind of hobbling around after, doing an incident with me. However, recently, myself and Anthony had a fight in an episode that was on about 2 weeks ago. And as Anthony, I wasn't too sure sort of if he'd done it before, but it turned out he was pretty handy with a sword. A little rusty around the edges, but he was very good. And you sort of set up the routine and work out what you're going to do. And at one stage, I'm supposed to swing at his head and hit a pillar, and he ducks. But the problem is that the routines get quite fast and furious when someone says action, and you just, go crazy. So I sort of, swing over him, and I swing back, and Anthony forgets to duck.
That's handy.
Yes, and it kind of... My sword just sort of pranged off the top of his head.
And is it a real sword?
It's sort of a lightweight metal, sort of aluminium type thing. I mean, it'll do some damage if you whack someone with it, but it's blunt edges, so you're not going to chop someone's head off. Luckily, Anthony, I could just hear... I sort of, froze from having just smacked Anthony Head, TV legend, on the head. But I could hear this kind of girly kind of giggle that he has, just kind of, behind me. I figured that was him saying he was all right, and I turned around, and he was fine. A haircut, if anything.
Can you ride horses as well? Because there's a lot of horse riding going on. Could you do, did you know what to do before you joined the show?
Not before, no.
You're terrified. I ain't getting on that thing.
Well, when you see those horses, especially whenever you see what some of the stunt guys doing it, and, thankfully we don't have to do that there, but whenever... Yeah, that's something we learnt on the job. We got the...
Are they well behaved, these horses?
Yeah. Literally, if you turn your head, they go what direction you look, even. They're just...
Really?
You only have to think about what direction you want to go in, and the horse just understands.
See, that's never happened with me. Never.
No.
Never. In fact, if I turn my head, the horse would go the other way. I was in Australia and we were horse riding. I'm saying, oh, I can do this. And I had a camera around my neck like that, and this thing took off, and the camera was going bang, 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 bang. Seriously, I had 2 black eyes, nose poured, lip out here like that. I've never been on a horse since. You wouldn't catch me on one again either.
I had a friend who put horse riding on his CV. Never horse ridden before in his life. First day of shooting, got on the horse. They lost the horse for an hour because he fell off it. And,
can't they use computerised horses or something? You know, little fake ones.
I'm sure they could. But these horses we use, they're the Rolls-Royce of the horse world.
So
they make us look they make us look a lot better than we are.
Do you know the special effects? Does that involve a lot of hanging around, you know, to set all that up?
Not really the special effects. I mean, that's one of the things where you just have to use a lot of your imagination, and oftentimes with the special effects stuff, you need to be there the whole time because there's all different angles and you need to be there. But the stuff that sort of takes the more time is like the stunts that they do, like for the jousting, whenever you had
Stunts
that.
are fabulous.
They're brilliant.
I mean, talk about action-packed. I mean, it's just Saturday night, I'm there. Phone off, shut up, don't start, Merlin's on. Thank you very much. It's brilliant. Now, this week you got a small druid. How small's this druid? It's like a little teeny-weeny druid.
Yeah, but he's a mean one. He's after anyone who knows the Arthurian legend will know that.
There he is. Oh, he looks like a little hobbit, doesn't he?
Don't let that fool you. Okay.
No.
Don't let that fool you. His character Mordred, he's been on before. That's Asa Butterfield. He's been on the show a few times. Merlin has had the opportunity to kill him in the knowledge that in the future he will kill Arthur, or mortally wound Arthur. Yes.
Yeah.
But Merlin thought he wouldn't bother.
Yeah,
why didn't you?
Because he fell for that. Like straight away, the whole audience went, "Oh, he's going to kill me." They don't care.
Do you know what? I could hobble on crutches. Nothing. Bring a dog out. They're warped. Look, we've got a clip here. Let's have a look. Bear plays a Merlin and this vile child.
The crystal of Neotid. The locks are not damaged. What does that tell you? It tells me that somebody stole my keys. Was it precious, this crystal? Of course it was precious. It wouldn't be down here otherwise, would it? Right. Whoever it was knew exactly what they were looking for. Apparently. That's all you've got to say. Tell me, Merlin, whose job is it to ensure that my chambers are locked at all times? Whose job is it to ensure that something like this never happens? Sorry.
Shock and bully, Bradley.
I keep saying it. Arthur is incredibly misunderstood.
He's a bully.
There we are. It's cool.
What's a good clout? That's what I'm bang. I believe you've been doing all the theme parks while you're filming in France.
Yeah, we've covered. Well, there's Disneyland Paris there. And
you've been going over there.
Yeah, we did a trip to Disneyland last year.
Went to Disneyland. We went to Park Asterix, which is
the Asterix the Goal thing.
There we are.
There we are. Richard actually came to Disneyland and went on 2 rides. Maybe went on Space Mountain, and decided that was enough.
On Space Mountain. Did he enjoy it?
Yeah,
you were sat next to him.
I was sitting beside Richard Wilson on Space Mountain. When did I ever think you'd get an opportunity like that? And,
was he screaming?
He was loving it. He was laughing the whole time. And but yeah, he's such a great character and a pleasure to work with. So.
Do you know when I went to Euro Disney? Went with Amanda's kids.
Oh yeah.
And we got stuck on It's a Small World. You know that ride?
Oh gosh.
I tell you what, they should make young offenders do that. Because we're stuck in it. It's a small world. I was screaming, help me! Help me! Help me! I'll give you the month's wages, get me out of here! And we were there for half an hour, and Milo and Otis were like looking at me. They were getting twitchy. Nightmare. But a great place, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant, but that ride is a bit terrifying. I wouldn't like to be stuck on it.
No. Look, tell me, are you making another series? Please say you are.
Well,
Go on, put me out in misery.
Exclusive announcement. Yes, we will be doing a 3rd series.
Yay! And is that next year?
Yeah, start that up next year.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, well, that's good news. It's great to see you as well. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for King Arthur and Merlin himself, Bradley James and Colin Morgan. And don't forget, it's all out, CDs too, on DVD.